would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me?
Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's a single-game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Pass to Poole. And stolen by Dunn. Now here's Wells. Here's Abaji. Drills the three-pointer. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now here's Wells. And the officials will call the illegal screen right.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's LeBron. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's White. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. The rebound by James. Pass to Ware. Yes! It's James picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's White. Brown's wide open. Dallas, no good that time either. LeBron outside. Pass to Ware. Over Adebayo. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now White to the left wing. Dallas again turning it over. Cavaliers leading. And here is Poole. Pass to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ware. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
White, wide open. He fired. Dallas, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Poole. Down low. Here's Ware. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
White with it. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots a fader. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Abaji. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Adebayo down low. And he gets the bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Sharp with it. Still yet to score. Markkanen inside the line. And another miss by Cleveland. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Abaji. Now Carter for 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Sharp with it. Here's Markkanen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. Done outside. Out to the wing. Here's Abaji. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Abaji's got 5 points so far.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. The Cavaliers trailing. Now, here's Poole. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Tipped away. Stolen by Carter. For the finish. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Hachimura. Spins. The shot's good from LeBron.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's Poole. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Pass to Sharp. To the paint. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Abaji. And it's off from three-point range. Here's LeBron. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Williams. The rebound by James. done with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The kick out to Williams. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Carter's got his third basket of the night right there. Now LeBron. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Back to Poole. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks lead by 4. And back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
After Oladipo, 5 to shoot. Here's Tyson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Dallas leading by 4. It's Oladipo on the wing. From outside, off the mark. So it's the Cavaliers now. And here's Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Cleveland moving it around. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for it. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Markkanen. Tries the spin move. Rebound by Williams. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Johnson left side. Rebounded by Holmes. Mavericks leading by 4. Williams with the ball. Carter on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Pass to Ware. Back to Thompson. Now Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Pajemski. Pass to Markkanen. Inside. Taken away by Williams. And it's the Mavericks on the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Holmes. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Tyson. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Ware. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Carter right side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Thompson. Missed inside. Here's Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Tyson. Pass to Carter. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Tyson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now here's Johnson. Thompson with it. Four on the clock. Over Williams. Here's Ware. Carter pulls it in. Dallas leading by 8. Williams with a clean look. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeBron outside. Thompson outside. Can they get it? Sharp. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. And so White will bring it up for Dallas. Another 3 for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Pajemski hits them both. Dallas leading by 12. There's the pick. Pass to Abaji. LeBron grabs the miss. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. It's stolen by Adebayo. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, his chips are still in.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. To the wing on the left. Done with it. He's picked up by James. Here's White. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by James. The Cavaliers trail by 14. There's 25 seconds left for the first half. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Pass to Wells. Trey cranes the three-pointer. Wells has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And here is James. Takes the three. Wells grabs the miss. Mavericks leading by 17. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. Outside, White. To the wing right side. Here's Adebayo. That one wide left. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Thompson. Pass to Sharp. Back to LeBron. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And Cleveland making a change here.
Substitution. Number 21.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's White. And here's Adebayo. Back to White. Pass to Dunn. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Adebayo. Chalk up two there. Adebayo's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to LeBron. Here's Thompson. Poole on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Sharp's got his first 3 points of the game.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
It's White on the wing. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
LeBron outside. Spins. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And stolen by Sharp. Misses from close range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Up top, Adebayo. 8 points for him. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And stolen by Dunn. White with it. Picked up by Poole. And Adebayo throws it down.
Timeout. He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so here's Cleveland. Poole with it from 18 feet away. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And Poole gets it to go.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
White bounce pass. Here's Abaji. 5 points in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Poole. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 20. Pass to Wells. This one for three. A shot off that time. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Poole. Mavericks with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's White missing. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're running. Here's Wells. Dallas, no good that time either. And so Poole will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Johnson. Back to Poole. Outside, marking it. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole's got 6.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Now, here's Poole. He's got 6. Pass to Hachimura. Now, Poole. Light covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by White. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And the dunk by Wells.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Mavericks leading by 23. White goes in. Markkanen with the block.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
White looking around. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Dallas. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here is James. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Podziemski. The Mavericks pull it in. Carter outside from downtown, and Ware pulls it down. Pass to James. Thompson outside. Back to LeBron. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Dallas leading by 21. Now here's Holmes. Right side, Williams fires from the wing, and Ware pulls it down.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Sharp. 6 to shoot. And the wing jumper offline. And the Mavericks with possession here. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
yes.
That's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Shot on the wing. LeBron shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Carter. Oladipo taking his time here. And it's Carter penetrating. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Now Sharp. Back to James. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Melton, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Dallas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. The finish. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
The Cavaliers with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Carter with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to Holmes. And Carter has it in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Melton. And here's Jones. To end the run. Rebound by Williams. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Jones. Shot from the top of the key. And yes, it's good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Back to Carter. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. There's Williams with the three. The shot misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And so it's Cleveland with it. James outside. Off target from three-point range. Williams scanning the floor. And finished off by Williams.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
.152 left in the game. Carter. Thompson with the rebound. James left side. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Tyson. Misses in close. Cleveland with the ball. Back to LeBron. Fires the three. That one doesn't go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And he just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Out to Thompson. Back to James. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win.